Hello everyone, I am Dr. Mohammad Ismail, Department of Zoology, JT College Malegaon. In this video, we are going to see the classification of kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Animalia is divided into different phylum and subphylum, as you better know. So, on the basis of body formed means a grade of organization, the animal kingdom is divided into two groups. In the first group, the organism having only cellular grade of organization of the body, and the best example of this type of organization is found in Polyphera, phylum of kingdom Animalia. In this type of organization, there is just aggregation of cell is there. No tissues form, no coordination exists between the cell, that is, they do not function together. One reason for this could be the absence of nervous system. Therefore, there is nothing which could control and coordinate among the cells, and therefore the cells could not get organized into tissue. The second group is the tissue grade of organization. In this group, the organism that has tissue grade of organization of the body is included. In tissue grade of organization, the cells begin to function in a unified way to accomplish a task. Now, further classification of this group is based on the presence of coelom. Organisms that do not have true coelom means they are acoelomate. There is no body cavity between gastroderm and ectoderm. The best example of acoelomate organism is Coelentrates and Platyhelminthes. Next group is the organism which does not have true coelom. Instead of this, they are having pseudocoelomate body. A pseudocoelomate is an organism with body cavity that is not derived from the mesoderm as in a true coelom. A pseudocoelomate is also known as blastocoelomate organism, as the body cavity is derived from blastocele. For example, as helminthes, or it is also known as nematodes. Next group is the organisms which have true coelom, means true body cavity is there. The coelom is derived from mesoderm. There are two types of coelom is there. One is schizocoelom and another one is enterocoelom. Schizocoelom arises from mesodermal split. This body cavity is formed from blocks of mesoderm around the gut that enlarge and hollow out later. Example, animals belonging to phylum Annelids, Mollusca and Arthropoda. These are all schizocoelomate organisms. Enterocoelom, which arises from outpocketing of embryonic gut, means endoderm. Enterocoelous organism is again divided into two groups on the basis of presence of notochord and absence of notochord. The organism with enterocoelom but no notochord is present, then the organism would be the echinoderms. Means there is a presence of true coelom is there, but no notochord is present. If notochord is present, the organism is known as chordates. The chordates are again divided into two groups. If notochord is present in at least larval stage, then they are known as protochordates. And if the notochord is replaced by bony material or bony vertebral column, then the animal is called as vertebrates. Now, the vertebrates are again divided into 5 major groups on the basis of exoskeleton and some specific characteristic features. Now, the first category is the organism having exoskeleton in the form of scales. Endoskeleton would be bony as well as cartilaginous, and the breathing organ would be the gills, or the breathing takes place with the help of gills. Then the organism obviously will be the Pisces. Next one is animals who have gills in their larval stage, lungs in most of the adults, means gills in the larval stage, and in adult there would be the lung for respiration, and slimy skin is there. So the organism obviously will be the amphibians. Next one is the exoskeleton of this organism is scales, and they are egg laying but outside the water. They are egg laying and outside the water. Then the organism would be the reptiles, definitely. Next one, exoskeleton of these organism is made or covered by feathers, in the form of feathers. They lay egg outside the water, and they have capacity to fly. So obviously the organism would be the ewes. Next one is the exoskeleton is in the form of hairs, means organism who have hairs as an exoskeleton. External ear pinna is there, mostly giving birth to live young ones, means they are viviparous. Then obviously the animal would be the mammals. So these are the classification of vertebrates on the basis of different exoskeleton and different specific characteristic features of this organism. So in this video we have discussed all about the classification of animal kingdom. So thank you so much. Have a nice day.